Hello, Audioholics. This is Logan, and welcome back to Rolling Drones, the show where we go over the Rolling Stones top 100 metal albums of all time and put them in our own ranking because, quite frankly, we can do it better than Rolling Stones. I mean, come on, that's not a very high bar to sell, but we can kind of limbo over that. So, Nightwish Once is the next album. This is album number 89. We have now done 11 videos. Wow. So,
1/10 of the way there.
yeah. So, speaking of 1/10 of the way there, here's one Tyler of the way there.
Hello.
All right,
My
what are
name
your
is
opinions?
My opinions on this album are that it's the worst album here, put it in the F category. No, I'm joking.
Okay.
Listen, guys, I'm a big fucking Nightwish fan. Okay, I've been a Nightwish fan for 3-4 years now, and I gotta say, I did not give this album a chance as soon as I did because I got introduced to the band through Annette with Dark Passion Play and Imaginarum, and then I moved up and listened to the stuff with Floor because, like I think Shudder Before the Beautiful just came out in like 2016 or something when I got into them, and like I eventually worked my way back, but I didn't really enjoy Tarja's vocals. I listened to Nemo and like what's the other one? I Wish I Had an Angel, I think, is on this album. I don't know. I just didn't like her vocals. So I didn't listen to the whole album. But fuck, dude, like that was a mistake. For this list, I listened to it for the first time, and I gotta say, Dark Passion Play is always gonna be my number one Nightwish album, but holy shit, this is close. This is damn close. This album is heavy. It has a fantastic mix of Pantera style riffing and classical orchestral style music. This album is beautiful and heavy. It's poetic and it's raw. I absolutely love this band. And this is one of their best works. Excuse me, every single song on this album is a masterpiece. 10 out of 10. Every song is just beautiful. The album opens with Dark Chest of Wonders, I think it's called, something like that, and that song opens right away with a badass riff, and it goes into one of my favorite Nightwish choruses, and you go through the album, you hear Nemo, which is one of the most beautiful songs the band has ever written. Very personal song for me, Nemo. Nemo is about kind of like not really being motivated in life, not really knowing what you're going to do or what you are, who you are. It means nameless. It means you don't know what you are, who you are. And that's a very personal subject for me because that's
Really?
something I've struggled with for a long time.
That explains like a lot of pop culture then.
Ghost Love Score. Come on, that's one of the best songs ever written. There's a reason that is in my top 5 favorite songs of all time. It's just so beautiful. It's one of the very few songs that has actually caused me to cry. The pure emotion that you can hear in the chorus, especially the final chorus.
Yeah.
And the song, again, is something that I relate to very deeply. The song is sort of about a failed relationship where one person loves the other person a lot more
Your
than that person.
fiance's in the fucking room with you.
I'm not talking about her.
Not yet, anyway.
It's a very personal song for me. And then you go on to like heavy songs like Romanticide, which is maybe not as personal to me, but it's still one of the most badass songs that the band has ever written. Creek Mary's Blood is probably my least favorite track on the album, but I still love its unique style of percussion and other things. It's actually about like a Native American tribe that the writer like visited once. And the final song on the album, I'm blanking on the name of it right now, but it's again just a beautiful song. It was written about a
Dead
Nightwish fan
Gardens?
who died.
Dead Gardens?
Uh,
Oh, no,
it's
no.
higher than hope.
Higher Than
Higher than
Hope.
hope.
I have that written
I
down
have
on
the book.
my
That album or
notes.
that song is just absolutely beautiful. It's about a Nightwish fan who died, and that Nightwish fan actually became kind of close with Twamis. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's the main writer of the band. This album just even more so than Dark Passion Play. I like Dark Passion Play more, and Dark Passion Play definitely has its fair share of emotional songs. But this album is more emotional. It's more personal to me than Dark Passion Play. And for that reason, it's always going to be one of my favorite albums. And it's, of course, going to be S rank for me. I'm going to put it below Gojira, though. And the main reason for that is because I think Gojira has a more influential and a more important record than Nightwish does.
All right. So I'm gonna give this a lower rating, but it's not taking away from anything that he said. This is a fantastic album. Just for me personally, it's not 100% my thing. That being said, it gets a high B, which is almost an A. I have always had a very complicated relationship with this band. Like, I always respected the hell out of them, but, you know, you ask me to name a song by Nightwish without looking at a track listing, and I probably couldn't. And that being said, though, the thing I like about this album is that it's a lot heavier than a lot of the Nightwish albums that I had heard, specifically things like Dark Passion Play. And I like this more than I remember liking the other Nightwish albums. So I will say this. I think that all of the songs on this album are at least pretty good. No, objectively, they're all really good. Maybe there are some songs that are less memorable than others or less punchy than others. I would say Nemo fits that bill, but considering what you said, I actually had that listed as my weakest track, but now that I kind of heard what you said, I'm actually probably going to have to rescind that. Um, but my three essential tracks are Dark Chest of Wonders, Creek Mary's Blood. I don't know. I just kind of saw something in that, I guess. And
It's a
Dead
very unique song.
Gardens. It is. And I think that's probably why I gravitated so heavily towards it. And also, Dead Gardens is my third essential track. Really, though, fuck essential tracks. Just listen to this album.
I agree. This
Especially
is
if you're interested in like kind of this operatic, orchestral type metal. And I mean, when has orchestra ever been a bad thing in metal?
Nostradamus.
But, all right, well, disregarding Nostradamus. So, overall, I really, really like this out. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do this. Fuck you. It goes up to an A. So, that all being said, do you have anything else to add?
No, not really. Oh, but one thing I will add as far as Nostradamus is concerned, if you want a better concept album on Nostradamus, look no further than Visions by Stradivarius. Okay, we're good.
All right.
Fucking
Well,
great metal record that is about Nostradamus, and it's way fucking better than Judas Priest's.
I am Nostradamus. You know, I can't even like. I feel like the problem with that album more so is that it just drags. Like it
It's
has
so
some good
long.
ideas. It has some good ideas, but it drags so much.
Isn't it
Anyway,
like an hour and a half long or something
yeah,
crazy
something
like that?
like that. All right. Well, this has been Audioholics Anonymous. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I don't necessarily know about him. But tune in next time when we get into Pig
Big
Destroyer.
Terrifier.
They should have called them Terrifier. They should have called themselves Fig Destroyer because that would be funny. And it's not. There we go. All right. Bye, everyone.